Our next speaker is a dear friend of mine. He is a native Rhode Islander. You may have seen him recently at PPAC on the national tour of Jersey Boys. On Sunday, he'll be off again on his third tour with Jersey Boys, but right now he is here to speak with us and you all. Please welcome Kevin Patrick Martin.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to first say thank you for being here today. Your presence, for making your presence known and your voices heard. My name is Kevin Patrick Martin, and I am a 32-year-old gay man who grew up here in Rhode Island, 20 minutes up the road in Cumberland. Cumberland. As Lauren mentioned, I'm a professional actor on tour with the Broadway musical Jersey Boys. And in the past few years, I have traveled to nearly every single one of the 50 United States. I have seen more of our country during this presidency alone than most people will see in an entire lifetime. That has been both thrilling and, at times, unnerving. In 28 of these states, a person searching for housing can be discriminated against on the basis of their sexual orientation or gender identity. There is no federal law against such discrimination in the United States. In 26 of these states, there are no federal protections against sexual and gender identity-based discrimination in employment, including bias in hiring, promotion, job assignment, termination, and more. On the federal level, there are no LGBTQ anti-discrimination laws in health insurance, schools, hospitals, and no recognition of gender diversity beyond the male-female binary. This cannot stand. We, the people, are here today and every day to continue to remind our leaders that this is an America for all people and they work for us, all of us. We should be able to participate fully in American life, free from discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity or any other marginalizing factors. I say that as a white, non-disabled, US-born cis male. I recognize that I am of the most privileged of any marginalized group, but I fight for all of us. Every day, the rights of our nation's most vulnerable communities are being challenged and stripped away. We will not bend, and more importantly, we will not break. On a more personal note, I would like to share something I wrote on November 9th, 2016. And just a warning, this does contain an anti-homosexual slur. Today, I continue to fight. I fight for the little boy who is different from the other boys around him. The little boy who chose paintbrushes and instruments over footballs and guns and didn't care what idea that gave to others. I fight for the boy who struggled to keep his chin up when he was bullied with words and actions of those who felt superior to him. Those who, for one reason or another, chose tactics intended to instill fear and to intimidate as a way to assert their dominance. I fight for the teenager who dreaded having to walk the main road home from school while being verbally harassed by the same people he dealt with in the school hallways. I fight for the young man who is severely reluctant to reveal his true self out of the fear and disappointment of rejection. I fight for the young man who heard the word faggot shouted from car windows and had objects thrown at him as he walked the streets of this city where he attended college. I fight for the young man who stood face to face with groups of hateful people chanting for his demise, cowards who use their ignorant beliefs to condemn broad populations of people. I fight for the man who still feels reluctant to hold hands with his boyfriend in places he doesn't feel are safe. I fight for the man who dreams of someday marrying and starting a family with a man that he loves and who fears unequal treatment in the eyes of the law. I fight for the man who sees the injustices that his fellow citizens face and wants to do his part to see those injustices corrected. injustices against abundantly diverse groups of marginalized people. He is just one of the millions of people I fight for today. It is my right, it is my privilege, it is my duty. Thank you all for being here today, for exercising your right, recognizing your privilege, and fulfilling your duty. Thank you.